you and I know that obviously Ukraine would have definitely had an effect on this. Yeah. But before Ukraine's invasion, there was an increase in petroleum products going up because, one, the issue about, the issue about winter, where in the winter period, then the demand for hydrocarbons in Europe and America were very high. So we're already in the ascending form. So that cannot be the case. Ukraine may have aggravated the situation. You understand the point? Okay? Ukraine may have aggravated it. But I'm just saying that in that particular state, it is a blessing in disguise. So whilst we complain about the prices in the local level, we are also always smiling to the bank because of the monies we get from selling of the product. And so it's a win-win, in my opinion. It's a win-win situation. And I think, look, and let's be very honest with ourselves. If government does not do anything between now and the next window, which is on the 16th of March, today is 10th. The next window is 16th of March. 6 days away, there's going to be an increase in fuel prices. There is going to be an increase because you have it that normally the window is between 1st to 15th and 16th to 31st. And so they announce at the beginning of the month, which is always the 1st, and they do at the middle of the month, which is always on the 16th. So if government does not immediately step in now to do, look, I'm telling you that by the close of the month, we will hit 9 cedis per liter. So government will have to intervene. Because on the 16th, new prices will be announced.
What would that mean implications if we hit 9?
If we hit 9, it means that, look, I'm telling you, gradually everything will ground to a halt. Because one, remember that the people who deal in the petroleum sector, particularly in the downstream sector, are private people. What government could have been looking at as an option, you remember that when the deregulation came and at one point the prices of crude also started going up, there was a reason why President Mahama appointed one person to be the head of BOST and the head of TOR. There was a reason for it. The reason was because TOR itself did not have the money to be able to buy crude. And BOST has a mandate to store petroleum products in strategic stores. So what BOST did was that, look, we will, instead of buying the refined products, we won't buy refined products. We'll go and buy crude and give it to TOR. And TOR will refine and give it to us. And we will give it to GOIL, which is also, government owes about, because BOST, you remember that BOST owes about 20% of GOIL. And government itself, so if you take BOST and then government, it's a central bank, it's about 51%. So they will then take the products and give it to GOIL, and GOIL will sell at a reduced price. And that was why GOIL then decided to open a lot of branches everywhere, said that people can still go and get fuel at GOIL at a lower price. So obviously he ran into trouble. I'm talking of what I could run into trouble with BDCs. Because what it then meant was that it was making BDCs not to be profitable. And this was the arrangement that was done. Because government was using state institutions to beat down the price. This government has just simply decided that they can't be bothered.